Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tiptonville in Lake County, Tennessee. We've got a doubleheader tonight on the Boot Heel Sports Network. We're going to start off with the Lady Tigers taking on the Lady Falcons. Lady Falcons coming in with a record of 2-9. The Tigers looking for that first big red W, coming in at 0-4. Welcome to the Boot Heel Sports Network. I am Jeremy Abrams, joined alongside, as always, Charlie Duckworth. Charlie, it's our first road game of the night. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great here, Jeremy. It is a wonderful atmosphere here in Tiptonville, or the speakers are. Not a lot of people in the stands, but not gonna doubt it's raining outside. You know, it's pouring here in Tiptonville. So good crowd for the Tigers. It's mostly the boys basketball team here. I'm sure when the boys getting ready to play, it will be louder and more jam-packed.
Probably can't hear our audio too well. What I will say, we've got about 3 minutes until the game starts, then the music will stop. So as we get to that, why don't we hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll get to the action. It'll be Charlie Duckworth on the call for the Lady Tigers versus the Lady Falcons. That's coming up next on the Boot Heel Sports Network.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Time here in Tiptonville, Tennessee. As lineups are being announced. Jemiah Buxom for the Tigers will be starting. Last Lady Tigers game we did, she scored 9. Mariah Morgan. Franchon West. Kaylin Campbell. And Akira Mixon. Freshman starting for Tigers. Lake County. Chisholm. Jones. That's number 31 for Lake County. Mariah Valentino. Karen Johnson. Salt. As stated, Lady Tigers are 0-4. The Lady Falcons are 2-9. Tigers coming off of a 75-6 loss to the Portersville Bulldogs, while Lake County is coming off of a loss in the Paragould Shootout to Brooklyn, Arkansas, 66-49. Looks like it's going to be Morgan, and I believe that's Valentino to start. The tip-off, won by the Tigers. That's Akira Mixon with the ball. Mixon gets stripped away immediately. There's a pass all the way down to Johnson. Johnson up for a layup, no good. That's out of the hands of Morgan, and there's a foul already. We are 16 seconds into the game, and there's already a shooting foul. That'll be 2 free throws for Jeans. Don't know who that foul is on. First shot up is no good. 16 seconds was how long it took for the first foul to be called. They added 11 seconds before they stopped the clock. So I believe that foul is on Morgan. As the second free throw is good. There's an error on the inbound as Lake County will get the ball right back. And this Tiger team is, been through a rough one to start the year. That's a 3 up for Johnson. That's good. What you can't let Lake County do is shoot those 3 balls. Inbound from Buttram to Campbell. Right back to Buttram. Buttram's fouled. Foul. Ref pointing. That foul is on Valentino, her first in the game. Weirdly, the scoreboard says 2-1. Just want to point that out. The Lady Tigers do not have a lead, folks. It is 4-0 Falcons lead. Now they're editing it. Okay, now it's edited. Our scoreboard is amazing. Our scoreboard's up to date. You only see it the best here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. The inbound to Mixon, back to Buttram. Buttram, leading scorer for the Tigers this year. Take it. Pass down to Morgan in the post. That's a travel. That's just, she didn't dribble the ball at all on that post play. Not good. There. Caruthersville, I can tell you, Caruthersville surprisingly brought a great crowd tonight. It is pretty good size. That's another 3 for Johnson. No good. That one's rebounded by Buttram. Buttram will take it up the court. She's wearing that knee brace. That knee's been a big contention point for her career. Mixon gets the ball. Blocked, but rebounded by Campbell. Mixon gets the ball stolen away. Strip and possession arrow will go with the Lake County Falcons. Here on the Boot Hill Sports Network, I'm Charlie Duckworth. I'm joined alongside Jeremy Abrams on the camera, scoreboard, advertisements, everything for this Lady Tigers game. I'll be doing it, trust me, for this varsity game. As the left drive in for Jeans, and she's fouled. Go for 2 more. Her third and fourth free throw. Foul on Jacqueline Campbell. That's her first of the game. Make it 5-0, Jeans. Nothing like County. Jeans can make it 5-0. That's good. No. Second free throw for Jeans is good. 6-0, Lake County leads with 6:27 left in the quarter. Buttram gets the inbound. She's nearly stripped away from the ball. There's a foul, or actually a travel on Jemiah Buttram there. These are the mental errors the Tigers do not need to make at the beginning of the game. They want to make it a 1-4 season. That's a 3 for Johnson. She's good. Woo! Girl is money from beyond the arc. Campbell to Nixon. Nixon loses it, but she gets it back. And she travels. Another travel on the Tigers. I believe that's their third already this game.
Maybe all the time on the bus, they need to stretch the legs a little bit, get a little walking out.
They're traveling back home. On pass to West. A missed shot. 5:47 left. It's 9-0. Buttram will take it. She's driving. She passes to West. West doesn't get it at all. The pass was targeted towards West. Whoa. That was a scary loud buzzer. Jeremy Abrams just jumped right beside me. I am petrified.
I'm pretty sure we're sitting directly under the main, and that's the biggest buzzer I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know where the speaker system is. There's a out of bounds ball. That will say Tiger ball. I am stunned. That buzzer. There's also a light behind us that keeps on flickering. It's scary over here, guys. As Liz Smith gets checked into the game. That was that loud buzzer. Liz Smith's aura. Buttram going up. Misses it off the backboard. Off the side of the backboard. That one's rebounded by Lake County. Falcons driving. That's Valentino. Valentino passes to Johnson. She's a menace from 3. No good. Rebounded by Morgan. Passes it to Buttram. Seemed like she did not want to pass there. Buttram. He's going to drive it again. Might have traveled, but they don't call it. Campbell for 3. No good. Rebounded by West. Back to Liz Smith now. Liz getting double teamed. That one's stolen away by Johnson. Johnson, see what she can do. She can shoot for the 3 like no one else. That one's a shot up. No good. Shot by Chisholm, I believe, or Chisholm. There's another foul. Who's that foul on? We don't know. There's a timeout called. So there's a timeout called. We'll take a timeout too here at the Boot Hill Sports Network. It is currently 9-0. The Lady Falcons lead the Lady Tigers here in Lake County. We'll be back after this.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
We're back here in Tiptonville, here for the first free throw for Jeans. We still don't know who that fouls it. So the first one is good. That will make it a 10-0 ball game. I can't think of a lot of positives I can say about the first half of this game for the Tigers. There's looked like a lane violation. So it'll be a Tiger ball. Inbound to Smith. Smith will take it up after that inbound from Buttram. Smith to Buttram. Buttram shoots. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell passes to Buttram. Buttram going for a foul call there. No foul. She's guarding heavily. Running her own style of a press here. That one's passed to Chrism. Chrism goes up with it, misses. Ball out of bounds. 4:03 left in the first quarter. This not the greatest start. Maybe not the goodest start, but kind of have to pass to Jones in the corner. Pass to Prism. To Johnson for three. She's a marksman. Wow. Another three ball for Johnson. She has 9 here in this first quarter. 3 for 4 from 3. Stroke and shoot. Pass to Buttram. Smith will go for a screen. Light screen now. Look like a pick and pop opportunity. Buttram passes to Campbell, who passes it into the paint to Mixon, but that's tipped away. Buttram goes up with it. No good. And that one's rebounded by Jeans. That one's stolen away by Mixon. That one's stolen away by Johnson. Now Jeans is with it, being guarded by Campbell. Back to Johnson. To Jones. To Johnson. To Jeans for three. No good. That will be Tiger basketball. Oh, loud buzzer might be appearing in a second. Just to warn you, there is a substitute in here. I saw a substitute come in. That was Valentino. And Will Smith to inbound. Now, the Tigers run all their plays through Buttram. And that's a shot up for Buttram. That's no good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell gets it. And jump ball. Possession arrow will stick with the Lady Tigers. Oh, during the Al Jackson Classic, I proposed the idea of calling them the Tigresses. And I still have that idea. I have it written down here on the stat sheet that they should be the Tigresses. This shot no good. Out of bounds. That will be Lake County basketball. Inbounded by Jones to Johnson. I think Johnson's going to go for a shot here. Oh, she'll pass it. Prism. Burpo. Prism goes up. The floater. No good. Rebounded by Burpo. She misses completely. Rebounded by Morgan. She gets it to Buttram. Buttram going up to Smith in the corner. Smith for three. No good. That one's rebounded by Valentino. Valentino's pushing the pace down the court. Johnson in on Jones. Jones misses the wide open layup there. She got a little contest at the end by Morgan and Buttram, but besides, should have made that. 14-0. 1:48 left in this game, or in this first quarter. Inbound to Valentino to Johnson. 3, 4, Chrism. Wow. This Lake County team can shoot that three ball. They can shoot that three ball heavy. Smith, pass to Morgan. Morgan will take one. Misses. Rebounded by Chrism. Will she go up with a shot? No, she'll pass to Johnson, who floats it up. Add 2 more to her ledger tonight. She has 11 in this first quarter on 3 threes. This is beautiful basketball played by Lake County here. Double team in the corner on Buttram. Buttram, she tries to drive. She gets a foul. Buttram gets a foul. That's a foul on Not sure who it was. He looked like he said number 1, but there's no number 1 on the court. So 1 and a 31, or 10 and 15 and a 31. A lot of 1s on the court. The first free throw for Buttram to make it 1 for the Tigers. It's good. And with that, the Lady Tigers are on the board. It is 19-1. Buttram at the second one now. She will not. That one's rebounded. Stolen away by Buttram. Buttram gets hit by Morgan. She goes to the ground and loses the ball. Wow. Inbounded to Valentino. Valentino will take it up the court. Wilson Nixon go for a double team, but it doesn't work. That pass. We don't have an 11. So, mysterious number 11 with a shot. No good. That one's rebounded by Buttram. She goes all the way down. Looked like a wide receiver out there. And gets a call. Tiger basketball. Nixon. She's driving here. 30 seconds left. Pass to Morgan. Morgan up with the shot. It's good. Off the backboard. Mariah Morgan with 2 points. It's 19-3 now. Valentino holding the clock out, or holding the ball out for Lake County. There's 7 seconds left. It's a pass to 11. Valentino for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. They're not going to get a shot off. So, with that, at the end of the first quarter, it is 19-3. The Lady Falcons lead the Lady Tigers here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. And we'll be back. Trust me, we'll be back in the next 30 seconds.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Well, after one quarter of basketball, wouldn't call it a tight one, but the Tigers starting to find their stride a little bit. Lake County up big, but when you can hit three-pointers the way that these Falcons can, I tell you what, that's hard to beat and hard to defend as they pass the ball around the arc very, very well.
You know, Jeremy, you could say these Falcons are letting that ball fly. Someone didn't find my joke funny. Pass into Jeans here. That one's blocked by Morgan. There's a travel on 11. And start 7 seconds in, and there's already a travel. It's big for. It looked like there's about to be a double call on Liz Smith. Mariah Morgan's got to. They got to inbound. Yeah, they got to take the ball up half the court. Pass to Liz Smith. Smith. So she can pass it to Morgan in the post. Looked like she traveled there. But she didn't. Pass to Buttram. Buttram, mid-range. No good. You know, I'm not trying to be critical of the play calls here, but a lot of it, really, the Tigers need to focus a lot more on giving the ball to more people than just Jemiah Buttram. She's a heck of an athlete, right? But, I mean, Lake County's being able to, or able to read these plays immediately. That's a 3-up. That's good for Jeans. Her first 3 of the quarter. Like I said, the Tigers are doing these easy to read plays to Buttram, and Lake County's reading it. If that's a layup, No good. Rebounded by Morgan. Morgan goes up with it. No good. Off the backboard. That one taking up. That's a pass up to Johnson. There's a foul on Smith. Foul. Wow. All I can say. First free throw for Johnson. It's good. Even money from the free throw line. Make it 23-3. Falcons lead the Tigers. After this game, the varsity action will be joined alongside the voice of the Tigers, Jeremy Abrams. I'm Charlie Duckworth here. Lead this game. Second free throw for Johnson is good. He's got 14 already. One Buttram triple team. Just push. Ref holds a foul on 14. There's no 14 on the court. Just went 1-4. There's no 14 on the court. I'm very confused. That's an inbound to Smith, though. Not confused about that. That's a pass to Buttram, being double teamed here. She just avoids the screen and fouled again. Fouled by 21. That's the player we got. That's Giles. The serious number 14 is somewhere out there for Lake County. That's a three for Smith. No good. Rebounded by Valentino. Valentino going up court. She's going to shoot it? No. But she'll pass to Johnson for three. No good. Only the second time I've been able to say Johnson's missed a shot tonight. There's a foul. A foul on, I believe, Giles again. Buttram will go to inbound the ball. .6 minutes. The clock wasn't ticking for a couple seconds there. 6 minutes now left in the game. That's a ball stolen. Johnson gets it. She passes all the way down to Prism. Makes that. That's 5 on the night for Prism. 26-3 is now the lead. Smith. Passes it to Buttram. Passes to Morgan. She gets blocked. Actually, they call it a jump ball. Possession arrow to stay with the Tigers. Confused on that. I thought that was just a block and a rebound by Morgan. Yeah, but Buttram will inbound it to West. Sean West to Jacqueline Campbell. See what Campbell can do here. And if you might be asking, yes, there is relation if that shot misses. There is relation to Jacqueline and Willie Campbell, our star basketball player for the Tigers. That's a 3 up for Chrism, no good. To Johnson for 3, no good. Rebound by Morgan. Buttram to Smith. I think Coach heard my talk about running plays through different players. Oh, nope. Pass to Buttram. She can do it. It looks like they're building kind of a wall. Like, that's a double team here. Gotta do something. Just stolen away by Chrism now. Chrism will take it up. Nope. Rebounded by Buttram. She's on the ground. But Morgan gets it. There's another jump ball called. That time it'll go with Lake County. There's a sub in here for Lake County. It's number 11 coming back in. What just happened? What is going on? Oh my, there's 6 players on the court. I've never really seen 6 players on the court. Finally, we'll be underway again. Inbound here, 4:25 left on the clock. Johnson for 3, no good. Oh no, just kidding, folks. That's a 3 for Johnson. It is 29-3 now. Lake County leads the Tigers. Wow, is all I can say. Buttram pass to West. Oh, if you can see over there, the cheerleaders are in pajamas and the student section's in pajamas. I'm going to assume the theme tonight for them was pajama night. I mean, the Tigers have whiteouts, the Tigers have red outs, pink outs. No pajama night so far. There's a blocking foul on, can't see it. That was on Giles, her 3rd foul. He's going to have to be taken out. .350 left in the game. It's 29-3. Inbound from Buttram to Mixon up for 2, no good, rebounded fast by Boat. That's a shot up for Johnson, no good, rebounded by Valentino. Valentino out to Jeans, out in the corner. That one's out of bounds on Campbell. Bounced the ball a little bit hard at the ref. I thought, certain refs, that might have been a little warning for bouncing the ball that hard. That's inbounded. Johnson being guarded by Mixon. Tigers' game plan here has to be to suppress the 3 ball. There's a missed 3 for Lake County. We have a JV halftime update from Hayti. The Indians lead 46-7 against the Hawkham Hornets. There's a travel up and down on the Tigers. That's on Morgan. Still 29-3. 3:06 left in the half.
Yeah, I wanted to keep an eye on that update you just got from Hayti. I know, I believe Hayti's playing that game just from a little birdie, maybe with a little chip on their shoulder. The shot is up and good. But yeah, Hayti, I expect them to have a fun night tonight. And it looks like they already are.
Timeout called by the Tigers. Assess what's going on as it's 31-3 here in Tiptonville as the Falcons lead the Tigers.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
We are back here in Tiptonville as there's a missed shot for the Tigers. Valentino will be taking it up the court now for the Falcons. And she makes another layup. She has four in the game, 4 in the quarter. 33-3 is now the lead. Oh. Kind of speechless on this game. You know? Not a whole lot to say as Morgan takes a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Wes. Wes back to Morgan. Morgan just gets the ball slapped away immediately. That's a pass down to Johnson. And she goes up. She misses it. She gets her own rebound. Goes out to the arc. That's her best friend right there. That's a 3 for Jeans. No good. Rebounded by Morgan. Now, Tigers staying up the court. They desperately need a point here. That's a 3 up. No good. Rebounded again by Lake County. That's Jeans. Valentino. She gonna pass? No, she's going up. She misses it. Rebounded by Smith. Smith nearly fouled there. Smith, she's going coast to coast off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Mixon. Rebounded, or pass to Smith. Stripped away. And that's gonna say Tiger ball.
Well, I know you said nearly fouled down there. That blatantly was a foul, a no call, if you will. Smith was run over like a bulldozer hitter.
Absolutely right, Jeremy. It was that was a hit. That's stolen away. There's less than a minute left now, and West is hit by the ball, and the Tigers don't get it back here. I'm shocked. We don't have a number 30 either, but she just traveled. Or wait, yeah, we don't have a number 30. Interesting. That inbounded by Smith to Mixon. They are pressing to get the ball back. Lake County wants to score. That one pass down. That's a foul and 1. Also, very loud dap up there for Lake County. That was, you could hear that one from Tinamo. Saw that on the map earlier. I'm going to give up on counting fouls because I cannot tell you. That is a shot up and good. Smith is fouled there by number 30. And I'll tell you, number 30 is a tenacious defender here. And if you can see, she's pushing. Yeah, she's getting to Liz's head. They're running a press. 30 is, I mean, I really don't know what to tell you. She does not lose Liz for longer than 2 seconds. Now Mixon is being double teamed. She drives in. That's a pass to Morgan. And she travels. Another travel for the Tigers. That's got to be their 6th this game. There's 10 seconds left on the clock now in the half. No, Lake County will get that last shot. Pass. And it doesn't matter. As the first half is done here in Tiptonville, Tennessee, as the Lake County Falcons lead the Caruthersville Lady Tigers 36-3 here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Well, Charlie, it's not for a lack of effort. The Tigers are playing physical. I don't know what this little war is between number 30 and Liz out there, Smith, but I'll tell you what, they're going back and forth. Eventually, the referee right here before the half warned number 30. We don't have a number 30 on our roster, folks. That's why we just keep saying that. But whoever number 30 is, she was warned for pushing Liz on the inbounds. Got away with a couple, but like I said, it's a very lopsided score, 36-3. But the effort is there. I can tell you that from the Tigers. When they're getting, I'm not saying they're really getting that many open shots. They're putting shots up, but they're almost all contested. And it's hard to get buckets that way. And then when you look up at the scoreboard, it's got to be frustrating. When every single time you look over in a white and green jersey, he's pulling up for 3 and it's good. That's just got to get frustrating.
Absolutely right, Jer. I mean, Johnson came out shooting in that first quarter, 3 for 5, I believe. She looked like the second coming of Caitlin Clark out there. She just slinging that ball into the hoop.
Well, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll leave you focused on the court. Get up, get something to drink, stretch your legs, whatever you need to do. We come back, it'll be the second half of the Lady Falcons versus the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers down big, but I got a good feeling about the second half. So don't go anywhere. we'll be back. We're both going to take a break here. You thirsty, Charlie? I'm thirsty.
I am.
All right, let's go get some water, and we'll be back just after this.
Little Pizza Heaven, located at 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri. You can eat in, take out, or get delivered. So make sure you call them at 573-333. Glowing Hearts In-Home Care Service is an in-home supportive care provider. Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising.
Life is a balancing act, but banking doesn't have to be. First State Community.
Great food and electrifying atmosphere and entertaining people. Hey, are you doing a jailhouse rock? And would much rather be having a house party.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Welcome back, and we want to thank you to all of our fine sponsors. It was a very, very busy day, but we do have 3 new sponsors that will be featured, hopefully, on our next broadcast. But we'll see. It takes a little bit more work than you think. But anyway, 3 brand new sponsors coming in on. Can't wait for them to join the Boot Hill Sports Network. So we are at the half, and it is 36-3. Lake County on top of the Tigers. The Lady Tigers coming up right after this one will be the men's game, the Varsity Tigers against the Varsity Falcons. Varsity Tigers on a little bit of I guess you could call it a winning streak. They usually say it starts at 3. Well, it could be a winning streak tonight as the Tigers have won back-to-back games with big wins over the Kelly Hawks and most recently Thursday night against the Portersville Bulldogs. Charlie, even though the Tigers started off with 2-4 with that juggernaut schedule we talked about, those first 4 games, the Tigers are in first place in Class 3 District 1.
Well, I mean, coming off of 2 impressive wins. I mean, Kelly Hawks, they beat the Tigers last year in a great game. And this year the Tigers looked changed. And they won that game. Then they absolutely, they beat Portersville. They came out there, had a goal of beating Portersville, and they set out to do that. And my Lord, they did that.
Yeah, that was so far the stamp of the season for the Tigers. Everyone looked in sync in that game. Nearly everybody on the roster had points in that game. I know everyone tried, that was for sure. I hope you guys, I know we had a lot of people tuning into that game Thursday night. It was a fun one. We hope for more of the same tonight. But that's coming up later. That's going to be the second game of our doubleheader tonight. Right now, we've got the ladies. And I know the score looks lopsided, folks. It's 36-3. But these Tigers have a lot of fight in them. And this is a physical matchup. I don't care what we didn't know anything about Lake County here in Tiptonville coming in. So far, I can see that this team, well, 1, they can shoot the 3, and 2, they can play some basketball down here.
Well, as stated before, Jeremy, before the ad break, I called Johnson a twin of Caitlin Clark because that first quarter, she looked, hot. She had a hot hand that first quarter, and really that second quarter showed Lake County's heart. You had number 30, who we still don't have a name for, unnamed number 30. That's her new name. She came in there and got into the heads of the Tigers so much that the ref had to come in and pull her apart from the inbound. And, you also have Mariah Morgan out there, the center for the Tigers. She's throwing some bows out there for the Tigers when she gets the ball.
Yeah, she has been a beast under the boards. There's no doubt about that. I'm glad you mentioned that because we had it here right in front of us, which will switch this time. The Tigers will be right in front of us. This is where we are set up tonight here in Lake County. Didn't know what to expect, but we made do. We're the Boot Hill Sports Network, folks. If we're here, we're going to bring you some. Some sports, but we're also going to bring you some sponsors. We're a minute away from getting back to the action. So we'll come right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network. It is Falcons up big, 36-3.
Thank Glowing Hearts and all of our sponsors here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. As Jeremy said, we're adding 3 more in the upcoming days. Join us here. That's really all I got to say on the Boot Hill Sports Network as we're off with second half action here in this lady basketball game. That was past the Butcher in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Mixon. Athletic jump there for Mixon. She loses the ball. She loses it again. Up to Jemiah. Scores the first points since Mariah Morgan's 2 in the first quarter. The Tigers are now down 36-5. The start of a hot run. It's rebounded by Mixon. Dixon will take it up the court now. Then stolen away by Chrism. Chrism going now. driving, no good, rebounded by Morgan. Pass to Buttram. Buttram will take it up. No, Smith will. They're running this tandem Buttram-Smith pass in the half-court area. No pass over Buttram now. Buttram up for three. Good. Smith with the shot. Now the Tigers scored 6 straight here, second half. That's a 3 up for Lake County. No good. Rebounded by Jones. Jones passed down to Jean. She's wide open. She misses the layup. She gets blocked. She misses again. Morgan gets it. The Tigers might be on a run here. Buttram will take it up the court now. It's 36-8. Buttram strip, but they'll stay Tiger ball. Glass going off of Chrism. That ball gets lost. Bigham with the pass from the door. What a man, Demarion Rogers. That's a shot up for Liz. She misses it this time. Now Valentino will take it up the court. She's going cross-country strip, but it'll stay Lake County ball. I believe that's out on Campbell. Ref was just touching the padding right there. I think he saw something.
I told you I felt something good about the second half. The Tigers come out 5 straight. There's a 3, and it's good.
That's another 3 there for Johnson. Just as Jeremy speaks, he jinxes the Tigers. Voice of the Tigers might be the jinx of the Tigers. As Liz Smith is back with the ball. Someone just slammed their headset beside me. I'm not going to tell you who that was. Smith. Pass to Buttram. Buttram now. She passes it to Campbell. No looker. 3. No good off the side of the rim. Oh, Morgan. Woo. Pushing. Very physical basketball player. Valentino will take it all the way, and she is fouled. That's a 2. Now it's a foul on Mixon. Scoreboard does not show who gets fouled and how many fouls there are. So we're going off personal count. I believe that's her first foul. Could be wrong. There's a phantom foul out there. The first shot for Valentino is good. Yeah, Tigers started off with a 6-0 run. Lake County's showing their mettle again. That one, volleyball spiked and okay, explain that play there. Looked like the Valentino was trying to say Jemiah elbowed her as she fell. Then Jemiah fell too, so it kind of created an effect of knowing she did not get elbowed in the face by Buttram. At least on purpose, because Jemiah fell too. Smith now with the ball. Smith passes to Buttram in the corner. She was calling for it. She goes up for a mid-range. That's off the top of the backboard. Rebounded by Campbell to Mixon for 2. That's off the board, but it's good. The Tigers have scored 7 in this quarter. And we'll be back in 30 seconds after this timeout. No, as they say, Faulkner's isn't on the back of your car. It damn sure ought to be. Jeremy Abrams storms off. I think he's mad that I took his ad read. Inbound here for the Falcons. That's the Chrism. Oh, Jeremy's coughing. Pass down. That shot's no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Jemiah. Athletic move there to get that board. And she's taking it all the way. Nope, she gets stripped. Liz gets it. She does a soccer knee slide Look like Neymar out there. And that's a charge. The ref did a charge sign. I don't know. Jemiah committed a charge on a layup. Standing. Oh. Bounce. That's a shot for Johnson. Another 3 for Johnson. Lord. Can't miss when she's wide open. There's a timeout for the Tigers as they have to reconvene after that Johnson 3. That timeout will take a timeout with them here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Well, Charlie mentioned Liz on that soccer-style slide. I'm going to tell you right, I've coached her in softball as well. She's an all-around athlete, and you were right. She went back. She went down all the way on both knees to save that ball from going out. I told you that. You call me the jinx all you want. Now, there's no jinx about this Tiger fan. I feel a strong second quarter coming on.
I just want to mention, Jeremy, it's not the second quarter. Second half. Second quarter of the game. That's into Liz. 4 minutes left. Pass over Jemiah's head, but she recovers it. Jemiah up with the floater. No good. There's a fight for the rebound. Valentino gets it. It's 2 Tigers. It looked like Morgan nearly put her in a chokehold there. That was very... Oh, she helped her up. Just... Pass. Campbell for 3, no good. Rebounded by Valentino. Think they're going to find Johnson on this play? I feel like they might. No, that's Chisholm for 3. That's good. Tell you what, these girls can shoot a 3 ball. Smith taking up the court now. Smith gets stripped by Johnson. Buttram hogging her down. And it kind of worked. There's another jump ball called. That time in favor of the Falcons. Inbounded for Johnson. To Chisholm. Another 3 for Chisholm. No good. That rim shook off of that shot. Yeah. Morgan with the rebound. Smith taking it off the court, not inbounding. Smith, screen by Buttram. Almost went for another screen. Pass to Nixon. She had to jump up for it. She shoots. No good. Double team by Campbell and Morgan. It looked like she might have dribbled that one out of bounds, but not call it. These refs. That one's passed down. It's good. That is Jones with her first points of the game. Lake County up now 48-10 on the Tigers. 2:13 left in the quarter. Tigers came out hot in that first little minute of the game, or of the half. They scored 5 out of nowhere and then kind of been silent ever since. Now Nixon up with a shot. It's blocked. Rebounded by Burpo. Valentino now. Corrallin pass. Valentino crosses. No good. To Chisholm for 3. No good. Rebounded by Burpo. Burpo on Morgan. To Johnson for 3. Johnson aired. But the layup, the putback is good for Jones. And I'm not kidding, folks. Number 30's back in. the fear of every Lady Tiger right now. Number 30 in Lake County is back in, and she's already on Franton West.
Liz is coming out.
Liz is coming out. And that inbounds is wayward. Mixon tried to corral it, but does not matter as it will be Falcon ball. Pass to 30. Can she shoot? Out there. Rebounded by West. Pass to Morgan, pass to Butcher. Now that's a foul on 30. That's her second of the game. She kind of does. Yeah, playing like a real bad boy Piston out here. Pass to Mixon. 30 tried to jump into that ball. That was an insane visual as Butcher misses the shot. 30 gets it. She falls. That one taken by Jeans now. Pass to 11. She misses it. 45 seconds left. It's 50-10. Mixon driving. She goes up, misses off the backboard. Rebounded by Jeans. Burpo now with the ball. Burpo going down. Burpo slowing it down to Jones. 25 seconds left. Jeans with the ball now. That shot no good. It'll stay Falcon ball. See, their coach of Tigers, Larry Coleman, thought that was Tiger ball. He pointed in the direction saying it was Tiger ball. I didn't see it. Pass to Burpo now. Burpo. He's driving in. Miss. Rebounded by Jones. As there's a jump ball. That will be Tiger ball. The Tigers will get the last shot of the quarter. Well, maybe, unless 30 pokes it out here. I really can't really tell with 30. Oh no, she's going up the court. 30.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Be back in 30 seconds with the fourth quarter of this game. 50-10, the Lady Falcons lead the Lady Tigers. We'll be back after this.
Well, you mentioned earlier, Tigers brought some good fans here. It looks like the fans on each side, if you look at the home crowd and the away crowd, almost even, and definitely aware at the end of that quarter, yelling out 2 seconds to make sure that last shot got off.
You know, Jeremy, I think that echoed all the way to Dyersburg. That was loud, louder than the buzzer earlier. So we're off. Burpo for 3, no good. Rebounded by West. West to Campbell to Buttram. Buttram will slow it down now. 7:50 after the game. That pass to Mixon at the wing. Mixon, no good. Rebounded by Burpo. Burpo to Valentino. Valentino up. Misses. But is fouled. Valentino's, I believe, 7th and 8th free throws of the game. Been at the line a lot tonight, especially in that first quarter. First free throw is good. Valentino is 51-10 now. Second free throw is good for Valentino. Adds to her ledger today. 6:53 left. And Buttram calling plays. West wide open in the corner, but she's plugged by Valentina. Butson will take a shot, misses. Rebounded by Campbell after a squabble for it. And Buttram, floater good. The Tigers now scored in every quarter but the second. But it's 52-12. Jeans for three. Oh, every time the Tigers look like they might be getting back up on their feet, Lake County Falcons just knock them back down. Three there for Jeans makes it 55-12 now. 6 minutes left. West to Buttram. Morgan now with the ball. She's going to go up with it. She will. She gets a foul call. Buttram celebrates the foul call. I mean, certain refs probably would have gave that a tech. You know? Well, in the NBA, they would have gave it a tech. I can tell you what. Morgan wrote up for her first free throws of the game. Can't see it, but Akira Mixon and Jacqueline Campbell are down at the other side of the court, ready to defend, as Johnson comes back in for Lake County. Second free throw from Morgan after the first one missed off the rim. Is good. She has her third point of the game. That one to Johnson. She passes to Jeans. Jeans will go up with it. Late call there. That foul. It's 55-13, which means that the mercy clock is running, and this clock will tick on until a timeout or a injury, which we hope to not see in this game.
I got a quick update as this first free throw is good. Hayti, it's gone final at Holcomb. The Hayti Junior Varsity beats Holcomb 73-12. So Hayti Junior Varsity laying it on them in Holcomb. Varsity games still to come. Back to you, Charlie.
Actually, Jeremy, I believe that it was 11 for Holcomb, as a follow-up update says 73-11, which just makes that game even worse in retrospect for Holcomb. Hayti's, their JV is good this year, I can tell you what. We're back to the action here. 57-13 after two made free throws for Jeans. Smith with the ball, being defended by 30, who is her arch rival this game, I can tell you what. Buttram, she going up. She misses. They can't get the board. Valentino will, though. Valentino's going all the way to Johnson. Oh, she faked the shot. Valentino goes up for three. No good. Rebounded by Jeans. She gets a putback. No good. Buttram with the rebound. Buttram going up the court now. Buttram passes it to Smith. Smith loses it and loses the ball in her vision too, as Lake County easily picks it up. 3 minutes left. That is a pass to 30 in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. Coach for Lake County is fuming over that missed three. She's going to shoot another one. She misses it again. I think Lake County is just having fun in this last 2:41. It's kind of reminiscent of bringing Willie Campbell in for the Tigers Thursday night, but actually, no, not a bunt. Both missed threes. Smith now with the ball. Smith will take it up for the Tigers. 2:20 left. Clock is still ticking on. Smith has Mixon in the corner. Mixon goes up and just the ball gets stolen by 30. 30. It looked like a double. They don't call it though. 30 going for a charge there. Johnson with the three misses. I'm so sorry. 30 looked like she tried to get a charge called. on the Tigers there, and the refs just weren't going for it. Three miss, rebounded by Buttram. Pass to Nixon in. She gets fouled.
The only thing I can say about number 30 is Scrappy. She's about one of the scrappiest young ladies I've ever seen on the basketball court. There's no doubt about that.
No, she plays Tiger defense. Tell you what, that press, it's a solo press though. Nixon will get her first free throw. Misses. There's a sub in. That's Tamaya Pressberry. She's coming in for Liz, who's probably out for the rest of the game with a minute left. 57-13. Nixon up for her second. She also misses. That's rebounded by Morgan. Morgan goes up. Morgan misses. That's rebounded by Jones. There's 40 left on the clock. Jones went for a foul call. Morgan doesn't get it. Pass to 30. Is she going to shoot it? I mean, Lake County wants her to shoot the three. You can tell the way they're passing. Johnson now with the ball. Pass to Jones. Jones for three. No good. Rebounded by Mixon. Almost walked with the ball there. 20 seconds. Buttram taking it up court. Buttram, floater, miss. Rebounded by herself. Buttram, what can she do? Pass to Campbell. 3, 2, 1, and the game will end on this shot. Miss as the Lady Falcons win this ball game 57-13 as Jemiah Buttram is on the ground shaken up after that last scramble for the ball. I don't know. She's going off the court limping here, folks. Not what you want to see at the end of a contested ball game like this. She is not looking good. She was feeling around, and that was the knee that she has a knee brace on.
So it's gone final here, Lake County. It is the varsity Falcons who come down with the win, a big win, 57-13 over the Lady Tigers. But the Tigers showing a lot more life in the second half. However, the Falcons got the last laugh. The Tigers will drop to 0-5 on the season. Well, the Lady Falcons will move to 3-9. And I'm going to hand it off to Charlie with the recap of that one. Then we'll take a break here in the Boot Hill Sports Network. And then we'll have the varsity boys as you can see them warming up. So, Charlie, we saw, I want to say, almost a dozen three-pointers. Can you recap the scoring for us?
Yes, sir, I can, Jeremy. Let's start off with the Tigers here because it was mixed with them. I mean, Kira Mixon had 2, Jemiah Buttram had 5. Then the other 2 scorers were Liz Smith and Mariah Morgan with 3 apiece. That adds up to 13. And you look at Lake County's score sheet here, and Johnson, 16 on the night for her. And a bunch of those coming from that 3-ball. Jeans had 13. Prism had 11. That's all the double digit scores. So as the Tigers come out on the court to practice, wearing their all red tonight. Then you look also Valentino had 7 and Jones had 4. As Jeremy mentioned, it was a scrappy, chippy game as you look at both sides of the ball. Both teams. Mariah Morgan throwing bows out there for the Tigers. Number 30 for Lake County. Couldn't talk about her enough. Felt like she's out there getting in the heads of the Tigers. A real Patrick Beverly type player. They're just by any means necessary defending. And by any means necessary, we have to run ads here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. So we're going to take a break, and when we're back, it will be time for men's Tiger basketball, as they will be playing the Lake County boys. After this, you'll be joined by Jeremy Abrams. I'm Charlie Duckworth, signing off for a bit. You'll hear from my voice soon enough.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've taken our breaks and listened to the sponsors. We're a little recap from Charlie from the ladies' game. Not exactly a nail biter, but physical, hard fought nonetheless. So we're getting ready for the varsity. Coming into the game, these Lake County varsity Falcons are 4-7. Your Tigers are on a little bit of a hot streak. 2 wins in a row. They're 2-4, looking to even up that record this week. Well, let's all start tonight here in Lake County. And I'm not really sure what the population of Tiptonville is, but I'm pretty sure half of them are on the roster here at Lake County. Choo-wee! I just went down and got the roster from the scorer's table, and my word. Let's just say I'm using 2 pieces of paper for it. We know the hot hands of the past 2 wins have come from Tremonte Alexander, but somehow he's scoring 20 points, but he's doing it selflessly as he's still moving the ball around and getting everybody from the Tigers involved, Charlie.
I mean, he certainly is, Jeremy. He is leading this team in assists. I pretty much believe he is. He's leading in points, assists, probably not rebounds, though. A few Tigers are down there in the paint every single time getting those boards. And he's been the star again. I mean, star in football, star in basketball. He might be a star in baseball if you try to play that. But not trying to discredit Monte here, but you also have to look at some of the other players on this team. You know, you got Quan McVeigh, number 13. He's been shooting that 3 very well for the Tigers lately. You have Xavier McClui, who in his limited minutes with the Tigers has been shooting the 3 very well. You have people off the bench like Amari Benson last game hit a nice 3 in that 3rd quarter that hit everything or nothing but that nylon in that hoop.
Well, it's that time. You hear the buzzer. That means both teams, we got to put the balls up. You got to hit the bench, and they will announce the starters. As they get ready, we're going to let you hear from a couple of our fine sponsors, and then guess what, folks? It's time for Tiger basketball only on the Boot Heel Sports Network. We'll be back after a couple short breaks for the tip of this game. Tiger starters have been announced. Again, a good crowd here from Caruthersville. If you're not here, I hope you're tuned in. Now the starters for the Falcons. Hakeem Ward, their number 0. We gotta love the name, Mason Chamberlain. You can't have a basketball game without a Chamberlain in there. All I can say is he better score 100 points.
No.
Jatavion Ricks, 14. Xander Hertel, and rounding it out will be Taekwon Kinney. So we are ready to go. Or at least the Tigers are ready. Falcons getting ready. Tigers fans and the players fired up after winning 2 straight, after going through such a tough opening stretch of the season. Comes the tip. It's won by the Falcons. Quickly up and in, and 2 points to get us going. That was Chamberlain. Living up to the name already. And we are underway here in Lake County. Bringing the ball up for the Tigers. McVeigh. Pass down to Sammy. Shot up. And good. We're tied at 2 apiece. Quick ball movement now. Tough defense by the Tigers looking for the steal. Now it'll go one-on-one. Monte with the D. Here's a pass down into the paint and just thrown away. That went off the hands of Ricks. So the Tigers will bring it up. We are tied 2-2 early. Just a minute, not even a minute, into the first quarter. McVay to bring it up for the Tigers. He had a big game before he fouled out the other night. Now here comes a three from the corner. No good from Jackson. Rebounded by the Tigers. And back to the top. Sammy thought about the three. Now Jamonte with the ball. Lost it. Bringing it up is Ward. Ward's going to slow it down. Jackson had a good look at three for the Tigers, but it was just missed. Now Ward for three. It's in and out, but rebounded and put back up. That's Chamberlain. He's got all 4 points for the Falcons. So a couple wide open threes missed by each team. Where are the Lady Falcons at when you need them? Here's Jackson again. He's going to pass it down low. It was knocked away but saved by Jamonte. He's covered in the corner. Long pass. And it was knocked away. It was intended for McVay off the hands of one of the Falcon defenders. So the Tigers will inbounds underneath the rim. Quick pass down low. Shot was blocked. Lamont is going to agree with me. Coach Bell looking for a foul. No foul called, but the block shot was out of bounds. Last touch by the Falcons. Jackson to inbounds. He goes to the top to Jermonte. Thought about the three. Now he'll drive it. No good. Ball loose. Rebounded by the Falcons as we go the other way. Bringing it up the court now is Hertel. He'll pass it out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain for three. Too strong. And rebounded by the Falcons. Chamberlain puts it back up. This time he knocks it down. Excuse me, that was Ricks on the shot. So I've got that correction. 2 points now from Chamberlain, 4 from Ricks. And now the Tigers knock down a three from McVay. He was full of them last Thursday night. Now the Tigers on a missed shot. And we're going to have a whistle before the Tigers can move it up. So McVay fires up the Tigers crowd with a three. It's 6-5, Lake County on top. When I say the home crowd, I mean the Tiger home crowd. Tiger fans travel well. We know that in all sports. McVay brings it up for the Tigers who trail by 1. McVay to Monte, back up to the top to Quan. Back to Jamonte. He wants to drive. He's going baseline up off the glass, but too short. Rebounded by the Falcons. They throw it off the knees of Colby Sargent, and it'll be Falcon basketball. 1 point game. Just about 3 minutes into the contest. Lake County on the inbound. Stolen, nearly stolen by the Tigers. Here comes Lake County, the Falcons. They find a three. Hertel. No good. Rebounded by McVay. McVay and the Tigers go the other way. Looking to set something up. Gets it out to Monte. Back to McVay. He's going to pass and find a wide open Jackson in the corner. You bet! 3-pointer from Jackson. And the Tigers have a 2-point lead. Missed one earlier. That one was a beaut. Tigers with the steal and the 2-on-1 and regained. That is but Chamberlain. Chamberlain will look for the pass. Down to the corner, that's Hertel. He's going to go baseline, puts it up. Pump shot good, and we're tied. That's Hertel's first 2 of the game. So the Falcons spreading it around well. McVay's going to bring it up for the Tigers. Already with 2 3-pointers in this game. 1 from McVay, 1 from Jackson. McVay's at the top. Finds Jackson for 3 again. This time a little too strong, but rebounded by the Tigers. Put back up. No good. Tipped. Ball still loose, and we're going to have a foul. Underneath the rim, it's going to go against the Tigers. Correction, that was going to be a shooting foul on the rebound as Jackson was putting it back up. Foul against the Falcons, and Jackson goes to the stripe with a chance to give the Tigers the lead. Halfway through the first quarter, Jackson's first shot's no good. All knotted up at 8 apiece. Jackson's second shot, no good, but rebounded by McVeigh. Tried to put the rebound up, it was blocked, and now the Falcons have it. This time it's stolen. Sammy Bryant, he's going to shoot a three. Got it! Bryant nails his three. He's got 5 in the game, and the Tigers lead by 3. Loose ball. Coach, get out of there. And last touch by the Falcons, that's Tigers ball. Coach Lamont was right there in the mix of that whole scramble for the ball. It was touched and knocked out of bounds, and now they're going to say it is Lake County basketball underneath their own rim. There's Ricks with the inbounds, gives it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain bringing it all the way back up, now driving. Chamberlain to the hoop, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, still no good. And a foul, that's going to go against Chamberlain. And it'll be Tiger basketball. McVeigh will find Sammy and give it back to McVeigh. 3 different Tigers with 3-pointers. We're just in 5 minutes into the first quarter. McVeigh passes it out to Jackson. Down to Sammy. He thought about the 3. Now down low to Sargent. The big man's going to drive. Puts it off the glass. Up and in. He didn't need any glass. Kobe Sargent with his first 2. Quickly coming up. Falcons. A little bounce pass underneath, and that's good by Ricks. That gives him 6. Tigers still holding to a 3-point lead. Shot up, but a foul. A pushing foul. And that was against Jermonte. Alexander will go to the stripe. Alexander's first shot, no good. Couple substitutions for the Tigers as Jackson and Sargent will take a quick breather. McClure in for the Tigers. And I'll get you the other name. I believe it's Amarion Trust. Second shot by Alexander, no good. Tigers still leading by 3, under 3 to go. Here's a wide open Ward underneath the rim, up and in. Little nifty shot. The half windmill, if you will. 1-point game. Tigers bringing it up. It's Jermonte. He's guarded by Chamberlain. Pass down low. Truss, his shot's no good. Fight for the ball, but there was a foul. That's going to go against Lake County. So the Tigers will inbounds. That'll be McClure. McClure to the corner. Sammy for 3. Not this time. And rebounded by the Falcons. Nearly stolen, but that'll be a reach-in foul, I believe, against Sammy Bryant. I'm a little why is Chamberlain going to the line here?
I believe it's because they're calling him on stopping the possibility of a drive happening. On the foul, you see he was driving up the court, and it's a foul in the NBA where you get hit while you're driving and you go up for long because it's stopping your opportunity of a drive.
So either way, it does send Chamberlain. Thank you, Charlie. Sends Chamberlain to the stripe. His first shot was no good. And we're having a discussion about this. Referees and coaches get together just to clear it all up. And now they're going to wave it off.
This is never before seen on here on the Blue Hill Sports Network. The refs wave it off.
After they talked to us, the first shot was no good anyway, but had it been good, they would have taken it off the boards. They waved off what you called, I guess it's not a penalty a shooting penalty in high school. Either way, Lake County, trailing by 1, has the ball. 2:15 remaining in the first quarter. You can see it all on the Boot Heel Sports Network. Here's Ward. He's driving. He's just going to put up a lucky shot, but not that lucky as it's rebounded by McVeigh. Long pass down to Jermonte. His pass shot is up and no good, but he's fouled. Jermonte will go back to the stripe. You get nervous sometimes on those full court passes, but that one was on the money, and who better than Jermonte to be there to catch it?
I mean, LeBron, probably.
Jermonte, this time his shot no good. He's 0 for 3 from the line, unlike Jermonte. But I have a feeling, folks, by the time this one's over with, I'll have a bunch of stripes next to his name. Scored over 20 points, at least 20 points in back-to-back games. Second shot is good. 2-point lead for the Tigers. Sometimes that's all you need. Just get one on the board and go from there. Ward bringing it up for Lake County. Under 2 minutes to go. Long pass to the corner. Hurdle fakes a shot, gets it down to Ricks. Ricks out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, double team, now gets rid of it. Out to Ward. Sammy Bryant with the pressure, knocked it away for a second, but it's rebounded by, or retaken. Hurdle has it. He passes it down low to Ricks. Ricks with the left-handed hook shot, no good. Put back up, this time by Chamberlain. And I believe that's going to lead to, they're going to say the Tigers, an illegal inbounds by the Tigers. That'll be Lake County ball. McVeigh's foot was on the line when he inbounds the pass to McClure. So Lake County will take possession on the turnover. Just a mistake. Substitution in for Lake County. It's a big man, Smith. Here's a long three-pointer put up, but no good. And the Tigers will have, oh my, no foul call. As Chamberlain, they're going to call a foul on that though. Wow. Absolutely hacked at midcourt. The Tigers were going to have a 3-on-1 the other way. He had it knocked away. When I say knocked away, I don't mean the ball. Complete collision, no foul called. But then on the ensuing drive by, I think it was Chamberlain, and he was fouled going to the rim, and he'll have a chance to untie this game. Well, we saw the physicality from the ladies earlier. It's carried over to this one, and we're still in the first quarter. First shot from Chamberlain, no good. 14 all with a minute 17 remaining here in the first quarter. Chamberlain, second shot. Unties it. And we'll have substitution on the court. It'll be Tiger basketball. They trail by 1. Chamberlain now has 5 as the Tigers bring it up. Jermonte passes it down to McClure. McClure passes it back to Monte. Monte drives. Shot no good, but put back up by McVeigh. McVeigh was right there. So Tigers regain the lead. And underneath the rim, McLean is fouled. An update from that Hayti varsity score. You told you the JV score earlier. Varsity looking to do the same. They're up 55-18 against Holcomb at the half. Chamberlain's first shot is good. We're tied again at 16 apiece. With 50 seconds remaining, Lake County has the lead. Chamberlain drops both of them. And the Tigers bring it up in the final minute. McVeigh to Jermonte. Jermonte down to the corner. Here's a three for McClure. No good. Rebounded by Lake County. Here come the Falcons. 38 seconds to go. Driving all the way. This time is Ward. His shot's up and in. Little double pump on the shot. Now the Tigers are being pressed. Long pass down to the corner. It's Sammy, and he was fouled. Incorrect. Ball off of Sammy, out of bounds. It's Lake County ball. They lead by 3. Substitution is Jackson will come in for Sammy. Sammy will get a breather for the rest of the 25 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Lake County up 19-16, but it's early. Tigers back off. Lake County looking for the last shot of the first quarter. 18 seconds remain. Chamberlain gives it to Ward. Ward. Under 10 seconds to go in the first. Ward driving. He can't find anybody. 3 seconds. He's going to shoot a three. It's tipped. And the Tigers can't get off a last-second shot, but they did knock away a long three-pointer from Ward, so that's going to end the first quarter with the Lake County Falcons leading your Caruthersville Tigers 19-16. We'll be back after this. So both teams talking it over after a back and forth first half. We could have a high-scoring contest in this one. It is 19-16 after one. But that's just one quarter. Again, those updates from Hayti. Thank you, Mark Manley. The junior varsity Indians, won 73-11 over Holcomb, the Hornets. And at the half, the Indians leading 55-18 in the varsity contest. So the Indians looking to add on to their impressive start to the season. Back here, we're at the start of the second quarter. The Tigers and Monte bring it up, trailing by 3. Monte's at the top. He's driving. Still driving. He finds a lane. Puts it up and in. He saw that one all the way. So Jamonte gets us underway, and they're going to have a reach-in foul here against McVeigh. I don't agree with that one, as they were shoulder to shoulder all the way down the court. But some say I'm biased. Hertel throws it all the way to the end of the court for Chamberlain to bring up. Chamberlain guarded by McClure. Chamberlain's going to drive. He ran into a sea of red, but here comes a three. Air ball. And then, a foul as Kenny went up for a shot. He was fouled by the Tigers. And one of their starters, Kenny, will go to the stripe. So Taekwon has a chance to add to the Lake County's lead. Misses the first shot, so it's 19-18. Falcons on top. Moten will take a breather as Sargent has checked back in. Second shot off the glass and good. First point of the game for Kenny. So it's a 2-point lead by the Falcons. Monte and the Tigers looking for a shot. They find one in the corner. No good from McVeigh, but rebounded by Germonte. Pass down low. Put up and in by Sargent. We're all knotted up again, 20 apiece. Driving, but he can't find a line. Now here comes a three from way downtown, but no good from Ward. Tigers get the rebound. Germonte bringing it up. A three, put up, no good by McClure, but rebounded by McVeigh. Shot off the glass and good. McVeigh's got 7 early on. Here's a wide open pass down low for the Falcons, but the layup's no good from Ricks. Monte going the other way. Now the Tigers leading by 2. McVeigh thought about the 3. Sargent with it now. Sargent passes to the corner. Here's a 3 from McClure. It's short. And a fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. It is Tiger basketball. Last touch down low by Kenny. So the Tigers leading by 2, just under 2 minutes into the second quarter. We got ourselves a good one here in Tiptonville. Inbounds, under the rim, now kicked out. McClure thought about the three, now he drives, and he was fouled on a pass. They're going to say he was shooting the ball, so he will go to the charity stripe. We'll take it.
We certainly will, Jeremy. We certainly will.
McClure, scoreless in the game thus far, looks to change that from the free throw line and add to the Tigers' lead. First shot, no good, little short. And Lannis checks in for Lake County. Lannis or Lannis? Second shot is good. McCluey's first point of the game. Tigers lead by 3. 6:08 remaining in the first half. Driving it is Ward. His shot's too strong. Ball is loose and rebounded by Chamberlain. Chamberlain puts it up. His shot's no good as he falls down. And McCluey's going the other way for the Tigers. He's double teamed, but he gets through it. McCluey's going coast to coast. Shot! In and out. Rebounded by Lake County and Ricks. Now the double team on Ward gets it out to Hertel. Hertel's going to drive. Had it taken away. 2-on-1. Germonte up and in as he touches the tip of the rim. He flirted with the dunk, but it's 2 points either way. Alexander gives the Tigers a 5-point lead. Now a shot blocked and stolen. The Tigers have it the other way. That was Jackson. Jackson out to the top to Alexander. Out to McVeigh. McVeigh trying to run, getting Monte down low. Shot up and one. Alexander will go to the stripe for 3 the hard way. I told you, folks. He'd heat up. He only had 1 in the first quarter. He's already got 6 here in the second. Monte hits it. Tigers now up by 8, the largest lead of the game thus far. They're on a 10-0 run as they were trailing 20-18. Inbounds, and here comes the pressure from the Tigers. Being brought up now is Lannis. Lannis, triple teamed. His shot is too strong. Fight for the rebound and a foul. And I think that was the big man, Smith, for Lake County. And it is. He will go to the free throw line for the first time. Brady Smith. For you Tiger fans, if you're watching, he resembles Goforth for our 8th grade team in many, many ways. Tall, big guy with long, just luscious locks of hair.
Are you describing me out there, Jeremy?
Absolutely not, Charlie. I'm talking about an 8th grader. And his second shot is good. That's his first point of the game. And it's a 7-point contest now. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. McVeigh bringing it up. McVeigh passed down low, no to the corner. Sammy had to pull it down. Germonte. He's got a man open in the corner, but he puts it down low. Shot from Sargent was too strong off the glass going the other way. Here's Ward. Ward, a little floating pass, and alley-oop style layup up and in by Ricks. That was pretty, folks. And if Ricks had any more height, that would have been an alley-oop and a big one. Tigers moving it around now. Down low to Sargent. Spin move. Too strong. Smith off his hands, and the Tigers will get control. Germonte finds Sargent. Bounce pass down low. Germonte behind the back and good. Oh, my. Both teams showing off a little showboating, and I love it. 4 minutes to go in the half. Tigers up 30-23. The old basketball saying, anything you can do, I can do better. Now, a pass nearly stolen by Jackson. They're going to say last off of him, and Lake County will retain possession. Under 4 to go in the first half. Tigers lead by 7. Inbounds to Ward. And Ward now driving for the Falcons. Tough pressure from McVeigh. Now there's Trust to help out. Pass goes to Lannis. He puts it off the glass and good. And it's down to a 5-point margin. Tigers up by the handful. Jamonte to McVeigh. McVeigh down to the corner to Truss. McVeigh now driving. He's going to pull up and pass down to Jamonte. That was in and out of the hands of Jamonte. Going the other way are the Falcons. This is Chamberlain. His shot's up and good. So now it's the Falcons who have gotten red hot, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Lamont Bell as he doesn't like what he's seeing with the Falcons clawing their way, if you will, back into this game. So with 3:03 remaining in the first half, the Tigers have a 3-point lead. It's 30-27. Charlie Duckworth and Jeremy Abrams with the Caruthersville Tigers. We're back in 30 seconds. Once again, we've got ourselves a close one. The Tigers with a 3-point lead here with 3:03 remaining in the first half. Again, Coach Bell did not like what he saw as the Tigers were up by 8. Falcons have made this a 3-point contest as we approach halftime. Thank you for all that have tuned in. Didn't feel like making the trip. I can't say that I blame you. It's dark, it's cool, and it's rainy. So stay at home, stay warm. Me and Charlie are here to bring you all the action. Monte brings it up for the Tigers. We're under 3 to go in the first half. Sammy out to the top to McVeigh. Back to Sammy. Sammy thought about the 3. Now McVeigh's going to launch one. Got it! McVeigh's got another. That gives him 10 in the game, as Chamberlain brings it up for the Falcons. Guarded by Bryant. Sammy all over him. Pass now out to the wing. Going out to the top. Bounce pass down low for Smith. He couldn't handle it, but it goes back to Ward. He puts a shot up and good. Ward's first 2 of the half, or the quarter, excuse me. 4-point lead for the Tigers. Driving it all the way is McVeigh. The lefty. 35-29 Tigers. Falcons can't seem to pull away. They've pulled within 3. Tigers starting to stretch it back out. Long pass down low to Smith, and he's fouled. Fouled by Jackson, and Smith will go back to the line for the second time. He's 1 out of 2 for the night. Smith's first shot, no good, a little too strong. And after a quick breather, actually Jamonte and Jackson will just switch positions on the line. Smith gives the Falcons 30. It's back to a 5-point ball game. Smith is 2 out of 4 from the stripe. Monte bringing it up for the Tigers. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bounce pass down low. Truss couldn't get a shot to go. McVeigh had the ball knocked away from him. Now a fight for it. It's a jump ball possession. Lake County. Our first jump ball of the contest. Not of the night, no. Those feisty, scrappy Falcons and Tigers they had several.
Putting their talons and paws on the ball.
Looks like the Tigers are going to bring the pressure here. Pass. Stolen! McVeigh! Put it up, but not enough on it. He got his own rebound. Can't get it to go. Now he's going to look for help. Gets it out. Now back to McVeigh for 3 in the corner. Not this time. And Lake County's got a minute 20. Here's a three from Ward. Swatted at, but he nails it. Ward for three from the corner. And just like that, it's a 2-point ball game. Pass to Truss. Truss fakes a pass to the corner. Now a bounce pass to McVeigh is stolen. Little loose handling there. Chamberlain has it. He tries to get rid of it. We're going to have a foul. This is going to go get Sammy. There was a loose ball at midcourt. Sammy went for it. Ran into the Falcons player. And it will draw a foul. We're going to have a 30-second timeout on the court. So we're going to do the exact same here. Give Coach Lamont Bell 30 seconds to cool down just a little bit. Boot Heel Sports Network action. You don't see it anywhere else. We'll be right back.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Right back to the action. Loose ball, fight for it, recovered by Lake County. That's Ricks. Ricks gives it off. Little shot in the paint, no good, too strong. Rebounded by Jackson. Now Monte, he's going to find a wide open Bryant down low. Sammy off the glass and good. Those two always know where each other are. Sammy's first two of the quarter, 30 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Chamberlain to bring up the ball. He's guarded by Sammy. Tigers up by 4. Chamberlain now at 20 seconds. Gets rid of it. Gives it to Ricks. Ricks. And now we're going to have a loose ball, but recover it. Here comes a long three from Ward. In and out of the rim, but recovered. Put back up. No good. Another shot, and this time a foul. Shot was good. That was Chamberlain, and he goes through the stripe. He's looking for a three and make this a 1-point ball game. Chamberlain's got 11 now, looking for a dozen, which would make this a 1-point game. Tigers lead by 2. There's 5 seconds remaining on the clock. Shot's good, and there'll be a substitution. So 5 seconds. Tigers bringing it up. Clock has not started. The clock has still not started.
This happened in the women's game, too. I mean, the clock just didn't play for a little bit.
Are you kidding me? The referee is going to blow the half dead. Hey, well, hold on just 1 second here.
Never been before seen here on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is not the Tigers' fault. There were 5.6 seconds remaining on the clock. The Tigers inbounds it. They knew how much time was on the clock. They were setting up for a shot to go to halftime. The official noticed that the clock was not running, blew his whistle and said, "That's it. That's a timeout." Unreal. Unreal. The Tigers and Coach Bell understandably wants a word about this. To recap, folks, 5.6 seconds on the clock after the free throws that were made by Chamberlain, making it a 1-point game. Tigers have the inbounds. Everyone knew how much time was on the clock. The Tigers had talked it over with. They inbounds the ball. The Tigers are bringing it up court. The clock never started. I was watching it. The clock never started. The Tigers setting up a shot, what they call the last shot. You wait till the last second, looking for the last shot of the first half. When the referee looked up and realized the clock was not running, how that's Caruthersville's fault, you got me. But he decided to blow the whistle. He told both teams to go to the locker rooms. That's the end of the half. Coach Bell simply asked, I'm watching this as close as I can. Coach Bell said, why? And he said, because I said so. The exact words out of the referee's mouth. Now, I'm not trying to get too salty, too feisty, but you took away a shot from the Tigers. The entire defense was on the other side. The Tigers had 5 seconds to bring the ball up and get a shot off, and yet a referee, because the score table made a mistake. The Tigers don't even have a chance to make that shot. They could have made this. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's 1 point or could have been a 4-point lead. Changes the perplexion at the halftime.
I mean, that was also Quan McVay with the ball. And he's been the Tigers' best shooter tonight from that perimeter reason. You got to question what the ref was thinking there. I mean, the logical explanation could have been restart the play, have the Tigers inbound, back 5.6 seconds, give Quan the ball, see what he can do.
Well, that's exactly what I thought was that the referee was saying. That's what I was, because I saw him pointing. He was pointing back to where the Tigers were going to inbound the ball. However, I looked closer, and he waved with both hands. That's it, pointing to both sides of the locker rooms and said, go to the locker rooms, that's halftime. I want to understand. Now, this is a close game. It's a very tight game, but I don't care what the score is. I don't care if it was 50-0. That is not something I've ever seen in basketball. And when asked why, he said, forget about those 5 seconds. To Coach Lamont Bell, the Tigers head coach, he asked, why is it halftime when we still have 5 seconds? Because why is it halftime? Because the scorekeeper's table didn't start the clock. His exact answer was, because I said so. I don't have the words right now, so therefore, we're going to take a break on the Boot Heel Sports Network before I get a little too salty. Charlie, do me a favor. Take us away, and then I'll come back and recap the first half.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Welcome back. We are at the half, and I still don't have the words. I'll explain it again, but I'll try to do it in a little more calm of a fashion. Still not happy about it, but let's go ahead and at least recap the scoring of the first half. The Tigers lead the Falcons 37-36, 1 point lead here at the half. Scoring for the Falcons goes as Ward has 9 points on the night. Leading the way is Chamberlain. He's got 14. Behind him is Ricks with 8. Lannis with 2. Hertel with 2. And 1 by Kenny and 2 by the big man Smith. That's where you get 36. For the Tigers, scoring so far, Jackson has 3. McVay has a big 3, and again, we'll get to that. McClui has 3. Sargent has 4. Sammy Bryant with 7. Germonte heated up there with only 1 point in the first quarter. He had 9, and he leads all scores for the Tigers with 10 total. He's actually tied with Quan McVay also with 10. So 37 points for the Tigers. So this is how, just in case you're just joining us or in case you missed it, you got up when I said it was halftime. Here's exactly what happened. Chamberlain for the Falcons missed his first free throw. He made his second. That made it a 1 point game, 37-36. There was exactly 5.6 seconds remaining on the clock. The entire Falcons defense went back to defend underneath the Tigers' rim. The Tigers had 5 seconds to bring it up and take the last shot of the first half. Ball was inbounded. The ball was given to McVay. The clock never started. That is in one person's control. That person sits at the scorekeeper's table. The clock never started. So instead of doing what Charlie and I both think would be the reasonable thing, when he noticed that the clock was not running, he blew his whistle. That's fine. It would, technically 5 seconds should have been run off. The Tigers would have at least attempted a shot by then. He notices that there's still time on the clock. It hadn't started. He blows the whistle, tells both teams to go to their locker rooms that it's halftime. If you can explain to me through a text message or even a phone call, we've still got 3.5 minutes, how that is legit, I'd love to hear it, because I've never seen it before where an official, instead of giving one team or the other, and I'm not saying this is biased in any way because we're at Lake County, this is on the official. I don't know the official's name. I don't know where he's from. I don't know anything about him. I've just never seen an official make that call stopping the game, saying, forget about those 5 seconds. And I don't know if you know anything about basketball. I'm sure you do. I'm not calling anyone dumb. You know what happens at the end of games. They're called buzzer beaters for a reason. They changed the course of games throughout history. Tigers had a shot with 5 seconds. Yes, they lead by 1. Yes, it's just a early season basketball game. But, Charlie, have you in your life ever seen a referee say, that's it, you didn't start the clock, so we're just going to call it halftime?
Jeremy, I've never seen it. I just texted out, that was a Boot Hill Sports Network first right there, where the officials just waved off play and said, go to your locker rooms after everybody scores table. I understand this is a different officiating crew for us. I mean, we're used to Misha. This is Tisha. So maybe there's a rule in the Tisha book that states that you have to go to the locker room. I'm not sure.
But I'm pretty sure my main issue, and I'm going to talk to Coach after the game as I always do, pretty sure his main issue too is not just the blatant disrespectfulness of the call of just saying both you teams go to half because the score's messed up, but was when Coach Bell asked him why, he on his pedestal says, because I said so. That's not an answer. That's not an explanation of why you cheated a team out of 5.5 seconds, which I'm sorry is a lifetime in the world of basketball.
How many times have you used because I've said so with children, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It always backfires. It's that I'm sorry. When you have an official, you're officiating the game, and yes, it's not an easy job. I've done it. But to make that call, and then when asked to give a reason why, because I said so, I just strongly disagree with it. That's my point. And maybe I'm in the wrong. If so, let me know. I'm not saying that I'm always right. But that's my rant. And you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing anyone can do about it now. But no matter what, throughout the end of this game, I'm still going to be thinking about it, and I'm sure the Tigers will too. Because the look on their face of disgust said it all. We're going to take a quick timeout because I think you'd rather hear from a sponsor than me for just this second. So a quick timeout. When we come back, it's going to be basketball. The second half of a 1-point game. The Tigers leading. We're back in 30 seconds on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And we are back. Ready for some basketball. It'll be Tigers basketball as we start the third quarter. 1-point ball game here in Tiptonville, Tennessee. Lake County versus Caruthersville. Germonte brings the ball up. And I hear a whistle.
Clock wasn't running.
Is that the clock wasn't running?
The clock was not running again.
So we're going to try to get back to basketball. Here's Germonte with a shot. No foul called on the shot. Ball is loose, recovered somehow by Germonte. He's got a man wide open if he sees him. He's going to kick it out to the corner. 3, no good. A fight for the ball, but a foul call down low. And I believe that foul is going to go against Chamberlain. And it was on the rebound for Jamonte. That'll send him to the line. I'd like to see nothing more than the Tigers open this one up and the clock to run. Jamonte's first shot is no good.
I think we all want to see the clock run, Jeremy.
Well, I don't want to be here till midnight. I know that. Jamonte's second shot up and good. Tigers have a 2-point lead. Alexander picking up right where he left off. Now Lake County on the inbounds. The Tigers are going to bring a full court press. Works for him in the pass. Pass comes in to Chamberlain. Chamberlain driving. He's double teamed. He's still going to try to put it up off the glass, and he does. Chamberlain leads all scorers with 16 points, and we're knotted up at 38 apiece. Sammy thought about the three. Now he's going to drive. No shot. And they're going to call a charge against Sammy Bryant. I saw no contact, but a charge against Sammy Bryant, and the ball goes the other way. Now it is Lake County ball just at the start of the third quarter. Here's Chamberlain trying to find a lane. Now he finds his man on the outside. Back pass to Ward. He goes for three. No good. Rebounded by Sargent, and here come the Tigers. 7 minutes in the third quarter. McVeigh all the way. No good, but rebounded by the Falcons, and another foul. We'll have a substitution as McClure will come back in for the Tigers. Let Sammy take a breather after a questionable call charge against him. Don't want to get your stars in trouble, that's for sure, not in foul trouble. So it will be Chamberlain to bring it up. Chamberlain wants to drive it all the way himself. He tries to throw a pass, but it's stolen by McVeigh. 3-on-2 for the Tigers. Pass down low, but off the hands of Jackson. It'll be a turnover and Falcons basketball. What else can we see in this one tonight? We're all tied up at 38 apiece. It is Ward bringing it up for the Falcons. That's going to be a reach-in foul against McClure. So the fouls starting to add up quickly here in the third quarter against the Tigers. McClure, who just came in because of Sammy Bryant's foul, picks one up. And now the inbound pass goes all the way near the corner. Ward brings it up. Ward dishes it out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain from the key. Starts to drive. Can't find a way. Dribbles on the baseline and dribbled it out of bounds. Turnover, Tiger basketball.
I just watched back the replay of Sammy Bryant's charge. There's a little push, but nothing to constitute a charge. So.
Tigers moving the ball around well. Here comes a shot off the glass. Too strong from McClure. Put back up. No good, and rebounded by Chamberlain. Chamberlain brings it up for the Falcons. He's going to dish it out for three to Ward. Ward, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. We're still knotted up, 38 apiece. Going to the rim. And a blocking foul. Shot's good. Blocking against the Falcons. I was just sure I was going to see that hand point the other way. However, McVeigh will go to the stripe. Looking for three the hard way. And he makes it. I'll have an update for you at our next break. Let's just say Hayti did some business tonight. Now it's Ward. From the wing up to the top. Hits it out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's double teamed. Back out to Ward. Another long three. No good. And another rebound by the Tigers. This time it's Monte. Monte wants to go coast to coast. And he does! Drops the free finger roll in. Jamonte's got the Tigers back up. Now a stolen ball by Monte. And it's 2 more. And it'll take a quick timeout to clean up the floor. An assist by our coach here. Villains. So the update Charlie has for us. Charlie, can you tell the folks at home about Hayti?
Hayti, 103. Holcomb, 39. Hayti put up 100 points tonight in a masterful blowout.
Congratulations to the Hayti Indians. That is what you call, folks, a blowout. You thought you saw one earlier here tonight? No. What Charlie just described as a blowout. The Hayti Indians looking very strong this year. Now the Falcons trailing by 7 after Germonte's antics, if you will. And a missed shot. The Tigers are going the other way. Looks like going coast to coast. Up and off the glass, McVeigh. Tigers opening it up. This is what I wanted to see here. I may be getting my wish. Chamberlain from the top for the Falcons. Tigers up by 9. Biggest lead of the game. Pass down low. Bounce pass goes nowhere. It'll be recovered, just recovered by the Falcons. And now a pass again down low to Hurdle. Finally, the ball was put up by Kenny. Or excuse me, that was Ricks. Ricks with 2 points and a timeout on the court. A quick timeout, so we'll do the same. Right now, it's 47 Tigers, 40 Falcons. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one. We'll be right back on the Boot Heel Sports Network. So we've taken a full timeout on the court. And the Tigers have caught fire here in the third quarter. It was a 1-point game at the half. Tigers lead by 7. They did lead by 9. And maybe this little controversy we had at halftime is lit a fire under the Tigers' tails.
Not the challenge of the Falcons.
I'm trying to watch myself here, Charlie. Germonte from the top. Passes it down low to Jackson. Jackson back to Monte. Had it stolen. Going the other way. Kenny passes it off to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to make a little spin move. Put it up and off the glass. Oh, that was pretty. Now the Tigers bring it back up court. And it's knocked out of bounds. The attempted steal by Chamberlain. So Monte will bring it in to McVeigh. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tigers up. It's 47-42 now. Germonte drives. Puts it off the glass and in. Germonte with already 7 and stolen by Monte. He's done it again. Germonte dishes it out. Here's McClure for 2. No good, but rebounded by Sargent. Here's the 3 from McVeigh. He got it. Wow! McVeigh doesn't miss that often. Tigers have 52. They're up by 10. After the steal by Monte. Here's a 3 from Ward. It's no good. Rebounded by Sargent. Sargent going the other way. Pass to McVeigh. Oh, he wanted to shoot it. Nearly a pass thrown away, but Monte recovered. Monte now down to Jackson. Jackson back out to Monte. Tigers lead by 10. Under 3 to go. Monte drives. This one just short. Rebounded by Kenny. Long pass. Dangerous pass, but Chamberlain brings it down. Kicks it out to Ward for 3. Got it! And Ward chips away at the Tigers' lead. His second 3 of the night. McClure out to McVeigh. Guarded by Hartle. McVeigh for 3. No! Well, not yet. Bounced a couple times now out. Sargent had his shot blocked. Big block by Hartle down low. So the Tigers will set it back up. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter of an action-packed game. Controversial, but action-packed nonetheless. Jamonte finds his man from the wing. No. Saved. And a good job there by Jackson to save the ball from going out of bounds as he threw it off of Ricks. Tiger basketball. Otherwise, that would have been Lake County basketball. Tigers inbounds to Monte. Back up top to McVeigh. He's going to set his men in motion. Give it off to Monte. Monte drives. He gets a screen, a shot, and he's fouled. Jamonte will go to the line. He's got 7 in this quarter alone, 17 on the night, and he looks to add on to the Tigers' 7-point lead. We're at 1:48 remaining in the third quarter. I got a feeling this fourth quarter that we're coming into is going to be absolutely insane. His first shot is no good as Alexander's. Second shot. Short. Well, referee's going to blow it dead anyway. He's going to say that Jackson violation by leaving the line too early. So either way, it's Falcons ball. Still trailing by 7. Chamberlain drives. Guarded by Jackson. Chamberlain passes it down to Smith. His shot's too strong. Rebounded by the Tigers. McVeigh has it. And gives it off to Jamonte. Jamonte back to McVeigh down in the corner to McClewey. McClewey's going to drive baseline, fighting off Smith. Here's Jackson for 3. No, short. Rebounded by Smith. The big man looking for somebody open. He finds Chamberlain. So Chamberlain brings it back up. Still 52-45. Here's a 3 from Ward. No good. Rebounded by Hicks, and he puts it up for 2. Hicks leading the Falcons in scoring in the third quarter with 6. Back to a 5-point game. Jamonte bringing it up. We're under a minute to go in the third quarter. McClewey driving. Going baseline. Triple team, and he still gets it to go. Back to a 7-point lead for the Tigers. 35 seconds on the clock. Why not just stop it right now? 30 seconds. Chamberlain. Driving. Lane closed up in a hurry. Nearly had it stolen. Going to go up to Ward at the top, and now it is stolen. 1-on-1, and the ball was stripped away. Absolutely livid is Coach Bell for no foul call. Passed down low, put up and in by Jackson. Stolen underneath the rim. So Jamonte was fouled after the Tigers steal. There is exactly 5.4 seconds on the clock. Coach Bell having a little conversation with one of the referees about a couple no calls, just to say the least. Not sure about the discussion here.
I think that they were arguing if it was a shooting foul or not. Now, Coach Bell's back to argue.
All right, on the inbounds. Shot from McClewey for 3. Got it! And that's the end of the third quarter. McClewey gives the Tigers their biggest lead of the night. A 12-point lead going to the fourth quarter. I can't think of a better way to send us to the fourth quarter other than Charlie. Light us up. We got the Tiger cheerleaders on the floor. And you got to love it when the basketball players get into it too. Cheering along with the Tigers. And why not? Why shouldn't they be cheering? The Tigers, who were leading by 1 at the half, now lead by 12 going into the fourth quarter on a huge three-quarter by McClure right before the buzzer.
You know, Jeremy, 5.4 seconds were left on the clock when that inbound took place. 5.6 was left on the clock when the play was blown dead to go into halftime. Eerie similarities.
See, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me fired up again. It's not going to work.
5.6.
8 minutes to go in this game between Lake County and the Caruthersville Tigers. Tigers looking to make it 3 in a row. 59-47. It's been, I wouldn't say back and forth, but every time the Tigers open up a lead, the Falcons claw their way back. But this is the biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. Chamberlain to bring it up. He's going to take it himself. Nope, he's going to dish it off to the corner. A three is short. Rebounded by the Tigers. Sargent on the rebound. And now McVeigh brings it up, dishes it off to Sammy. Sammy to Jermonte. Jermonte with a floater, alley-oop style, but a foul on the shot. I think McVeigh was getting ready to put that one down. Jermonte put it up there. McVeigh was getting ready, but he was fouled.
Someone's telling me the Tigers are tired of being disrespected, and they want to dish out some disrespect.
You just might have had to call the rest of the game if that alley-oop would have gone. Jermonte put a perfect pass up by the rim for McVeigh, but he was fouled as he went for the ball. Was he going to slam it? I'm not sure, but it sure looked like it from my vantage point.
I'm saying, you said that I'd have to call again. I think both of our headsets would be destroyed because of the force that we would exert from jumping up in the air.
That's a very good possibility. So McVeigh will go to the stripe for the Tigers. McVeigh's first shot is too strong. Tigers holding on to a 12-point lead. McVeigh can give the Tigers their biggest lead of the night if he sinks his second. And it's in and out, rebounded by Smith. And Smith will throw it all the way down the court to a wide-open Ricks. Ricks slams it down! And this place has exploded. Ricks was all alone, got the feed from Smith, the full-court pass, and then the dunk. Here's a shot for the Tigers, a little too strong. Rebound, fight for the ball, and it's going the other way. Loose ball, picked up. Here comes Chamberlain. It's not no good. Rebound for the dunk, but the dunk was too strong. And there's going to be a foul called. Ricks was going for his second dunk of the night on the rebound. Too strong. I'm not sure how he didn't break a finger as hard as he hit the rim.
I don't think that was the rebound, Jeremy. I think that was an alley-oop.
It may have well been as hard as that went off the glass, you're right. Now the inbounds by Lake County. They trail by 10. Here's a three from Ward. It's up, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. That's been key all night. Monte brings it up. Long pass to Sammy, nearly throws it away, but it's saved. Monte back with it, and a timeout. Timeout taken as the Tigers might have been getting a little bit sloppy, and that's what Coach Bell is saying right now. Slow down. We're going to take a 30-second timeout so I can slow down, and we'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Back to the game. We're under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We've had ourselves a good one, and now I'm not going to say this gym is at capacity. It's far from, but it is rocking after a dunk by the Falcons. Tigers lead by 10. Here's McVeigh in the corner. He's going to shoot a three. He got it! And he knew it the whole way. That's McVeigh's third three of the night. Coming the other way. Tigers with their biggest lead of the night, thanks to Quan. Ward dribbling. Trying to drive it, will drive it all the way to the glass. His shot is up and no good. Put back up by Smith. That gives him 4. Here comes the Tigers driving. Monte, quick dish down low. Double teamed and a 3 from Sammy. No, but nearly tipped back in by Sargent. And a foul on the court. Right at the 6-minute mark. A foul against Lake County.
I tell you, Colby Sargent was going up for that dunk on that putback.
Yes, he was.
His head was above the rim.
Kenny is checked back in for the Falcons. Here comes Jermonte. He has the ball stripped away. Now a fight for it. It's going to be... We've got 3 different officials saying 3 different things. Timeout. Timeout was taken by the Falcons during the scrimmage for the ball. So we'll take a timeout too. We're under 6 minutes to play. Folks, if you've been listening, don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network. So the Falcons have taken a timeout to slow things down. Tigers leading by 11, 62-51. And in one of the most exciting games we've got the pleasure to call all year long. It's had it all. The halftime controversy, a dunk, nearly another dunk, nearly a dunk by the Tigers. And now it's the Falcons to inbounds. Ward bringing it up. Time is not on their side, and they know it. Ward driving, he gets a screen. He's going to pull up for an 18-footer. Misses everything. Ball goes out of bounds, but it was last touch trying to be saved by Sargent. Last touch by Sargent, so it is Falcon basketball under the rim. And a substitution. Moten's going to check back into the game. Eventually. Yep, now they're going to let him come in. They told him not to, and then they told him to come back in.
I found the source of our buzzer. Those speakers right there.
They're pointed at us.
Well,
Inbounds to Chamberlain. Chamberlain kicks it out. Hicks thought about a 3. Now he's just going to pull up for a jumper, and he's fouled. He will go to the line. Good sportsmanship there because the foul was against Moten. He just checked on Rick to make sure he was okay. Ricks will go to the free throw line as the Falcons trail by 11. 5:33 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Tigers looking for 3 in a row. Lake County trying to get to 5 and 7. Finally got the floor cleaned up, and Rick's first shot is up and no good. Rick's got off to a hot start in the first quarter. Cooled off a bit since he still has 10 points in the game, making it 11 as he drains his second three-point basket, and it's back to a 10-point game, 62-52. Had to catch my words there for just a second. Catch my breath, I should say. Jermonte to Sammy. Sammy to McVeigh. Back down to Jermonte. Pass. Moten puts it up and off the glass. His first 2 of the night. And the Tigers back to a 12-point lead. 5:05 remaining. Ward trying to drive. Sammy's there to block him. Long pass to Harlow in the corner. 3's no good. Rebounded by Moten. Fakes a pass, now gives it to Jermonte. Nearly had it poked away by Chamberlain. Jermonte to the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Kicked out to Sammy. No. McVeigh. No. And rebounded by Kenny. Chamberlain going the other way. Had the ball knocked away. Stolen by the Tigers. Here they go. It's McVeigh. Pass down low to Sammy. Shot good. The assist from McVeigh. Ward with the ball. 4:20 remaining in the game. Tigers up by 14. Here's a three-pointer from Ward off the mark. Rebounded by Kenny. Kenny's going to try to put it back up off the glass. No good. Tigers have it. Jermonte down to Sammy. Sammy! Up and in! He was looking in the eyes of the defender when he made the shot.
Looked like Sha'Carri Richardson running the track race.
Ball is stolen at halftime. Jermonte up, foul, and in! And one! Listen to the crowd. That's Tiger fans.
The Tigers are looking to pull away from this one with 4 minutes left. They're up 18 now.
This side of the gym, this half, including the cheerleaders, are on fire. As you can see, if you're looking at the videotape, everybody on the other side sitting down. Jermonte's shot for the 3 points is no good. However, it's going the other way. And a foul shot up and in and one. That was Chamberlain. His first points of the fourth quarter. He goes to the line. Chamberlain can cut this back to a 15-point lead for the Tigers. And he does. Now, Tigers driving. Shot was blocked, recovered by the Falcons. Going the other way is Ricks. Ricks. That was passed but stolen by Jermonte. Jermonte the other way. Pass down to Moten. Moten passes it, but it goes off the hands of Ricks. It'll be Tiger basketball. 3:24 remaining in the game. Tigers up by 15. Inbounds to McVeigh. Quick pass down low. Shot no good by the Tigers. Rebounded by Moten. He's in a lot of trouble, and he is fouled. A reach-in foul against Smith. So the Tigers will again inbounds from underneath their own rim. Look for Sammy to get open on the corner. Well, he's at the wing. Sammy for three. No, in and out. Smith with the rebound. Long pass all the way down to Ward. Ward's going to have to slow it down as he's double teamed by the Tigers as they catch up. Ward nearly has stolen. He does have it stolen. Here comes Jermonte. Off the glass. No good. But rebounded. Sammy. No good. Going the other way now is Chamberlain. Chamberlain finds Ward wide open for three. Too strong, and McVeigh has it. Sammy's wide open, but the ball was knocked out of McVeigh's hands. Falcons have it. Ward's going to try another three on the run. Off the mark, ball saved by Smith. Falcons still have it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Caruthersville basketball. That sequence, that last 20-second sequence, oh my goodness.
That was sloppy hoops right there for both teams. I mean, turnover, miss shot. It's insane. Inbound to the Tigers.
Now it looks like McVeigh and the Tigers are going to slow it down, and I don't blame them. Under 2.5 to go. Up by 15. McVeigh to the top to Monte. Back to McVeigh in the corner for three. No. Rebounded by the Falcons. Going the other way is Chamberlain. Kicks it out. Here's a three-pointer. Nailed it. That was Hurdle. No doubt about that one. He knew it, and we have a timeout on the court. So Hertel hasn't scored since the first quarter, knocks down a three. That makes it 70-58 with 2:03 remaining in the final quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back for the finish of this game on the Boot Heel Sports Network. The student section, if you will, getting loud and proud here in Lake County.
The student section's the cheerleaders, Jeremy.
There are 9 students having the time of their lives over there.
Well, most of them are cheerleaders.
They still got to go to school. That makes them students.
Logically, yes.
Tigers on the inbounds. For the first time tonight, we're going to see a full court press. It's going to go against the Tigers, but here's Bryant. His shot's no good as it rims out. And going the other way, we're going to see a 3 from Chamberlain. It's up. It's too strong. Ricks tried to put it back up, and he was fouled. $1:47 remaining in this game. It's not over. Tigers do have a 12-point lead, but we've seen the score change in a matter of seconds throughout this entire game. First shot from Ricks is no good. It's going to be an action-packed final 2 minutes. 1:47 to be precise. Ricks' second shot is good. Ricks now with 14 in the game. Here's a long pass down to Jackson. Jackson's going to slow down as he's double-teamed. To Monte. And stolen by Chamberlain. Jackson's pass, and Chamberlain puts it off the glass. Here we go. It's back to a 9-point ball game. Tigers facing the press. And I think we got a reach-in foul against the Falcons. So we'll be Tiger basketball. And I think we might have had a Falcon just foul out there.
Well, the ref was arguing with the ball, or the coach was arguing with the ball, so I really don't know who's to blame. Was it the ball or was it the ref?
They're still talking it over. The head coach for Lake County talking it over with the scorekeepers. As we get back to the game, Jermonte's free throw is good. Hits them both. Alexander. He has 21 in the game now. Ball movement by the Falcons, but they've got to look at the clock. There's only 70 seconds remaining. Ward driving. He's double teamed. He's going to put up a lazy shot. No good. Barely hit the net. And the Tigers rebound with a minute to go. Double teamed. Jermonte with the pass. To Moten. To Bryant. Thought about the 3. But smartly pulls it down. Now the pass is stolen. Knocked out of bounds by Sammy. 51 seconds to go in the game.
This game ain't done yet. We saw an 18-point lead get put to a 9-point lead in about 2 minutes.
So it'll be Chamberlain to bring it up. He's guarded by Jackson. Chamberlain, now the double team. Pass. Ricks fakes the shot. Bounce pass out. Lola. Harrell, no good this time. Here come McVeigh and the Tigers. 30 seconds remaining. Pass down to McVeigh. 25 on the clock. Here's Sammy in the corner. Pass out to Jermonte. Nearly stolen, but not. He's double teamed. Now he'll put it on the court. Give it out to Sammy. Sammy wanted to shoot it. Coach literally walked right up to him and said no. 10 seconds.
Never before seen.
Alexander driving. Here's Sammy. And he's just going to hold on to the ball. Passes it back out to the top to Jackson. And that's the ball game. Tigers come out in an exciting one. A controversial one, but a great one. 72-61 is the final. Tigers celebrate a great game down here in Tiptonville at Lake County. We'll be back in 1 minute to recap the game, and then we're going to head on home, folks. We'll be back after this. So it's a final here at Lake County in Tiptonville, Tennessee. The Tigers have won their third in a row as they knock off the Falcons 72-61 in what was an absolutely exciting, crazy, controversial, but overall outstanding game for the Caruthersville Tigers, their fans, their players, their coaches, and everyone at home listening, that's for sure. So the Tigers looking after this win to even up their schedule, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let's finish up what we're talking about. I'm wearing my voice out there. Excuse me. I'm a man here. Let me. The Tigers led this game by 1 point at halftime.
Took it 4.
If you missed what happened at halftime, you can go back and listen to it again. I think I've said my rant for the night on it. I'll be glad to talk to anybody, though, throughout the week. I've got time. So, anyway, after some controversy at half, the Tigers came out absolutely roaring. And really, the Falcons clawed back there. They got it back to, at one point, a 3-point game. But that was it. Tigers never looked back after leading at half by 1 point. They never trailed in the second half. And this, to me, is one of the most solid games we've seen from the Tigers this season. And a fantastic win. Yeah, they had the big win against Kelly last week by just 6 points, which also was a district game.
They blew out Porterville.
This one we had nothing. We had no idea what to expect. So what do you come away with after this 11-point final, which was just neck and neck throughout?
You know, obviously some people are going to say the Kelly game was their best win. The Porterville game was their best win. This one's for sure their best win. This is the win that you want to have. You travel to a different state, to a school that you saw last year, but you don't know how much they've retooled. You don't really have a lot of film on them. I mean, we barely had any film on them. We had just some iPad recordings of their play. Then you come in here and you really, that first quarter looked like it was going to be, Lake County came out to play that first quarter. Second quarter, Caruthersville fought back, and then, it was a halftime fiasco of the decade. But that second half, the Tigers looked reincarnated. They were a new team out there. They looked completely different.
Well, they got hot from three at the right time, that's for sure. I do want to pat myself on the back. I said before the game, with a name like Chamberlain, gotta go out and have a good game. All scorers led by Chamberlain, and I do want to tip my cap to the athletes, the coaches from Lake County here, the principal, Mike Moore, who could be nothing but courteous to us as soon as we arrived here. But these athletes, first the girls' game, very physical, very athletic, but the sportsmanship all together was fantastic. And like I said, Chamberlain stood out for Lake County, the Falcons. He led all scores. But let's talk about the Tigers because that's what we do. The Tigers were once again led by Germonte. I told you he only had 1 point in the first quarter that he'd end up making up for it. He finishes the game with 21. Quan McVeigh, no surprise, behind him with 18 with, I know for sure, 3 threes, maybe 4.
I think he had 4.
I think he did too. I think it was 4. And then rounding out the rest of the scoring, you had 11 from Sammy, 8 from McClui, 5 from Jackson, 4 from Colby Sargent, 2 out of Moton, and 72-61 is your final in what, like I said, I think is the most complete and all-around great game the Tigers have played this season, as they now move to 3-4 on the season, looking to move to the 500 mark Wednesday night at Notre Dame, which is up in Cape Girardeau.
And, looking at Notre Dame's schedule this year, they're 2-3. They have beat Fredericktown. They played Charleston. It's Charleston's only win this year in a 1 overtime game. And then after that, they were in the CMO Conference Tournament. They beat Poplar Bluff, who Caruthersville lost to. Then they lost to that buzzsaw in Sykeston, who won that conference tournament single-handedly. And then they played Jackson, who the Tigers also played, and lost by 7, which the Tigers also lost by. So this should be a even game, as Sykeston also plays Notre Dame. Yeah, I'm going crazy here after that game. Notre Dame plays Sykeston after that game, so they're hoping for an easy one before that Sykeston game.
Well, I can tell you right now, they're not going to get anything easy, not from this Tiger team and not from what I've seen tonight. So, anyway, our final thoughts here is another great win. That's 3 in a row for the Tigers. Unfortunately, the junior varsity game was canceled earlier this afternoon. Apparently, they couldn't get enough officials here in time. So the girls did play. Unfortunately, they dropped their game. They dropped to 0-4. And the Tigers men's basketball, the varsity team, moved to 3-4. And for Charlie Duck, anything else before we send it back?
Well, let's go home and beat Notre Dame, then win that Dyersburg Christmas tournament on the 20th.
That's right. Tigers going to be on the road for a while. Got 2 Christmas tournaments coming up. But first it's Notre Dame. Then Friday starts the Dyersburg Christmas tournament. Then we'll just stop from there because we want to say Merry Christmas after that. And then we'll get back to the basketball. So Tigers win 72-61. We want to thank each and every one of our sponsors, everybody that tuned in. For Mark Manley, who was covering the Haytie with a huge win tonight over Holcomb in both the JV and the varsity games. And Chris Brown, everyone affiliated with the Boot Hill Sports Network, all of our sponsors, all of our fans. For Charlie Duckworth, I'm Jeremy Abrams saying good night, folks. We'll see you next time.